Hello and welcome to another month of the Single Cask Club. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas and New Year. I can't believe we're still saying that now, but we are. And welcome to 2025. Great. Hello to all our new members and our existing members. Seems to be some great Christmas presents being given this year. Hello. My name's Guy. This is the Strong Water Co. 78 High Street, Bankery in Royal Deeside. So the way this works, we've got dram number 1 and dram number 2. Give you a couple of tasting notes, a bit of info about the drams. And then if you do like them, don't forget to head to the website and take advantage of that 10% off you get as well. So to start the year off with, we have the first ever release of a 10-year-old from Ardnamurchan Distillery. So Ardnamurchan is on the west coast of Scotland, on the Ardnamurchan Peninsula. It's the most westerly mainland point in Scotland. Probably people are outnumbered by red deer. And it's a really lovely kind of independently owned distillery, sustainably run with biomass and wood chips, that kind of thing, and some hydro as well. They produce both peated and unpeated spirits. All done and then matured in their dunnage warehouses, which is mainly what they've got, which is a kind of gravel floor, 3 levels of barrels. And they do have some larger storage as well. But all of this stuff was distilled in 2014. So the distillery opened in 2013. So this was all distilled in 2014. And it's been matured in a mixture of bourbon barrels and Paul Lanois champagne barrels. They're bourbon that have been finish with Paul Lanois before you then get the whiskey in it. So this is a 10-year-old Ardnamurchan AD10, and this is bottled at 50%. So yeah, I think it's a really lovely change, because I think a lot of Ardnamurchan produce a lot of peat spirit. A lot of what they do is peated. Their cask strength release was peated. They did a sherry cask that was peated. So there's a lot of it that has a real heavy kind of peat value to it. So I think to come out as a 10-year-old and release something that's unpeated, show the real gentle, waxy kind of character of the base spirit, I think is really strong. I really like that, because there's not very many places to hide. It's kind of is what it is, and this is it. This is what we've been waiting 10 years for. So, yeah. So bourbon and Paul Lanois. There's no sherry in there to mask anything. It's light, delicate flavours to amplify things. So on the nose, we've got some lovely kind of mango, pineapples. It's got a honey sugar. But then obviously you get bourbon, you get, probably a bit too cliche to say grapey, but there is a sweetness there. That's the kind of mango or the almost green appley in style on the palate. It's waxy, it's lovely and big. There's more kind of, there's honey coming through there. Not the honey sugar, it's more kind of raw honey. It's more tropical sweetness. Yeah, you get a slight funk to that as well. I think first of all, you get real waxiness, then you get this tingly cinnamon, gingerbread, slight funk to it that's got a soft oaky style tannin through it. But I think that's bringing lovely balance to that as well. The finish is pleasantly long, backed by that kind of waxy style mouthfeel to start off with. That really carries it through. And then there's just this kind of pineapple, cedar wood kind of waves that come through. And it's longer than expected. I think that 50% is lovely. I think it carries that very, very well. It's gentle, but it's powerful. So yeah, this is the dram number 1, the Ardnamurchan 10-year-old. So enjoy that, and we'll get to dram number 2. So dram number 2 this month comes from our pals at the Isle of Harris Distillery. So this is the Hirac release, and this is their first ever, first ever 10-year-old to come out of Ardnamurchan, and then the first ever full sherry release to come out of the Isle of Harris. So this is the Hirac first fill Oloroso sherry. So this uses a mixture of kind of 40% kind of medium fermentation, about 70 hours, 60% longer fermentation, about 120 hours, with a slight peating. This is the peating levels come up with about 12 to 15 parts per million of peat. So the peat cut from this is cut from Inverness, so it's quite a soft, more bonfire style peat, instead of when we go to Islay and you get this more acrid kind of style. So soft bonfire. So what we're expecting is kind of smoky cured meats, mapley bacon, that kind of style flavors. But then it could have elegance. We want this lovely creamy mouthfeel through there as well. So this has been, yeah, as I say, matured in their 500 litre casks, which were chosen by Jose Miguel Martin over in Helva, Spain, where they get those Oloroso casks from. And then, yeah, matured on Harris, bottled on Harris with Hirak water and so forth. So, on the nose, that's exactly what I want. It's kind of maple cured bacon, exactly what I said there. But it's vanilla-y. It's got this really lovely wood smoke, slight spiciness through it. Bottled at 46%, so a good bit of character, natural colour, non-chill filtered, with everything that they do. And on the palate, cheers. That really lovely wood smoke effect comes through straight away. It's softer, it's lighter, it's kind of brandy butter. I know it's a classic thing, but there's more citrus in it, so Christmas, more say maybe Cointreau butter with your Christmas pudding. It's got that fullness to it, but then the orange peel kind of sharpness through it as well. And then getting a bit of a weight from that sherry cask, but it's not over the top. I think it's balanced very, very nicely with the peatiness of the spirit. So you're getting these big meaty style flavors, this kind of Cointreau butter style, the beech bonfire, a little bit of salinity towards the end of the palate, a rolling fresh spice, which is nice to balance the sweetness from that, and then this kind of gentle wood smoke finish again. A lovely kind of great restorative January dram that I think one I'd definitely be enjoying on Burns time. So yeah, those are our two drams. I hope you enjoy them. As I say, don't forget to take advantage of the 10% off the whiskies if you do like them. And I hope you all have a lovely month. It's not too dark and miserable. And we shall see you in February. Toodaloo.